Hey guys, it's Sakura's Gaming here video, and today I'll be talking about the Squid Sisters from Splatoon 1 and Splatoon 2, which is they're going to be in Splatoon 3, which I'm so excited. I didn't think they'll be in like Splatoon 3. It's the same thing I thought when I first heard of Splatoon 2 when it came out. I didn't think I'm still remembering my words. I thought they were gonna like replace them because they already had new idols, but they're like an integral part of the story. So I was happy about that, and now I'm interested because they're like agents now, and they retired from being an idol and replaced with new ones. I'm not sure if they're gonna do it with Pearl and Morena, them being like replaced at the same time, or they're just gonna stay there with new hairstyles or outfits. I mean, that may be possible, but they haven't really revealed anything, just gameplays and all that, and new squid farms. They haven't really revealed anything about the idol aspect, because that's literally like when you first log into the game, you see the idols, like, or them talking about special events, Splatfest, and all that, and the news for like rotations of the stages and all that. So that's where you first see them, and then you see them in like the background. So, and also part of the story too, like every single day you just see them. So they haven't really revealed the idols yet, so I'm pretty sure they're gonna do the same thing as they did with Off the Hook, because they didn't reveal the idols from Splatoon 2 until like the game was released, or near as its release date. So hopefully, because there are like two idol groups that I searched up that I didn't know existed, that have that are idols, but they're on some tracks that you can listen to in Splatoon 2 or 1. It's probably 2 or 1. I didn't notice, but maybe they'll be in the game, depending on if they're gonna use them or not, because they have fan art and they have artwork too, both of them. There's two more. They have artwork, so I'm very excited to see which one it is, or they're just gonna stick with Pearl and Morena with new hairstyles. And let's get on to it. Enough of me rambling about the idols and speculations. Let's get to the Squid Sisters. Inklings. Species: Squid Sisters. Species: Callie and Marie. Inklings. Hair color: black and pink Callie, white, gray, and green Morena. Eyes: golden. Age: 17, which is they're both 17 in the first game, and age 19 in the second game. Gender: female. Location: Inkopolis and Octo Cannon. Splatoon 2. Why is this season 2? Stay fresh: Callie and Marie. The Squid Sisters is known in Japan as Sea of Colors. Shinukatsu, I'm saying that wrong, are an idol group, pop duo, and based in Inkopolis, consisting of cousins Callie and Marie. Also they're cousins. I also thought when I saw them, I thought they were like sisters, but no, they were cousins. So that actually makes sense why their hair color is like different. But I still like it though. I really do like their personality bounces off each other. They were the former hosts of Inkopolis news programs, which announces events, new DLC, other battles-related news. They used to be host Magic Splatfest. Their voice actors are Kitty Pop and Marie Kikumi, respectively. And Super Smash Bros. Series, they appear as an asset trophies. They will cause the screen to zoom towards while they're singing an entire ink up or Calimari inculation. Not only that, but the Squid Sisters are legendary supports spirits inside game, which causes the players in the final Smash meters changes more quickly. Oh yeah, they were also in Smash too, because the Inklings were as a character in Smash, and they were in there too. In Hero Mode, it is revealed that the two of them are Captain Cuttlefish granddaughters. They are also ages of 1 or 2 of the Squid Break Splatoon, despite being their title being Squid Sisters. They're actually cousins. I know, which is very weird. I'm pretty sure they did that because for marketing purposes, instead of the Squid cousin, the Squid Sister just sounds way more better. Splatoon. And remember Callie. Splatoon. Her tentacles, which are black and pink. and garnet belt at the end are very long and tied in a large bow on the back after her head, leaving the ends to dangle. She has the large eyes with golden iris and light brown pupils in the shape of plus. Her eyes are marking the M to small parts, and her eyebrows are large and overall shaped. Her ears are slightly narrowed and longer than the upturned than those of the average inkling. And one of them, she wears a pair of chunky white earrings. Her outfit, has no sleeves at the end, and the short is black with reflective texture on the front, of 3 pinks, which is somewhat marble, made to look like cuts, and made in squid, which is cooked with this outfit. She wears pink tights, white gloves, and small white shirt collar necklace. Callie also wears a pair of black wedges, shoes with the texture similar to leather, which has a shiny pink material at the bottom, 2 pink bottoms on either side of the ankle. She wears a pink and white hat resembling a Japanese food, iyaka on her head, and has a beading mark on her left cheek. During a Splatfest, any of Callie's appearance that is normally pink will change to match the color of her Splatfest team, including the ends of her tentacles of her head. As a child, Callie wore a traditional style clothing, and her tentacles were somewhat messy and shorter, with the longest one falling just past her ears. Her first outfit shown in Sukun Scroll 17 consisted of purple yukata with squid patterns on the sleeve and a flower pattern towards the bottom, and pairs of thick black zuru with purple thongs on the left and side of her thongs. Side of her head. She wore her sword, a purple accessory. For her second outfit, which is shown for the promotional art, the Grasshopper Resist and Splatfest, Callie wore a red and orange yukata with a white jellyfish pattern thinner than Zoro, but with the purple thong, the purple accessory had to change to green and red, and what she had seemed to be an inner blue tube, and they strapped with her back. And Splatoon 2 Callie, which is right here. In Splatoon 2, Callie's disappearance at the same time as the Great Zapper alerts Marie to the return of DJ Octoly, leading to the recruitment of Agent 4. As Agent 4 makes their way through the Octo Cannon, Marie begins receiving peculiar radio messages that later received to be coming from Callie while brainwashed by DJ Octavia. She wears a radioactive outfit, and she wears a small tank in the top colors that exposes her midriff, revealing an octopus-shaped marking near her belly. Her earrings has replaced by the gold octopus earrings, and her hat resembles an octopus tentacles. Her short appears made by black leather and a low cut enough to reveal her glimpse of pink panties, and her leggings are purple and with sequins. Additionally, she wears a pair of sunglasses revealed by Octavian has hypno shades, which uses to keep her under his influence. However, as the phase 4 DJ Octoverse begins, Callie's outfit abruptly changes back to her Splatoon appearance after leaping into Marie's Sheldon Chug and rejoining Marie and returning the Squid Sisters for another round and overriding Octavian music with the Calamari's incantation. When Agent 4 and Marie finally discover Callie, they learn that she has fallen under the influence of DJ Octavian Hypnoshades and is now working as a subordinate. During the following battle, Marie managed to shoot off the Hypnoshades with her hero charger, bringing Callie back to her senses. And walking her up, she is the final boss in Splatoon 2 Hero Mode alongside with DJ Octavian. Marie. Her tentacles, which are gray and white and are tied in a large bow on the right side of her head, with the ends wrapped around the other side, curling slightly at the end with an unrestrained gray garden, with her large overtoned eyes and gold iris, light brown pupils, Her eyes marking at the end small, slightly curved points, and her eyebrows are large and overall shape. Her ears are slightly narrow, longer than the average inkling, blah blah blah. She wears a pair of chunky white earrings. Her outfit has no sleeves at the end, and skirt is black, reflective texture. On the front, 3 green masks, which is somewhat more notable, made to look like cuts made by a squid, which is cooked. And the inside skirt facing is green. With this outfit, she wears green tights, black shorts, white gloves, and small white shirt collar necklace. Marie also wears a pair of black wedges shoes with texture similar to leather, which is shiny green materials, bottom of 2 green buttons either side of her ankles. She wears a green and white hat resembling a calamari ring and has a beading mark on the right side of her cheek. During Splatfest, any part of Maria's appearance is normally green, which will change to colored Splatfest, including lens or tentacles. As a child, Marie wore Japanese traditional style clothing, and her tentacles were shorter and messier. Her first outfit, shown as a Suken Scroll 17, consists of a black yukata and white polka dots, and at the bottom a pair of thick black Zoro pink thongs. On the left side of her head, she wore a green and white accessory, simply look similar to her very current calamari hat. For her second outfit, which is shown to be promotional for her Japanese Grasshopper vs. Ant Splatfest, Marie wore a white yukata with a seashell pattern with lime green, navy blue, and dull purple, with calamari accessories had taking on a dark purple tint in addition to existing colors. Splatoon 2. Marie turns as a major Splatoon player in Splatoon 2's hero mode in the Octavian Canyon. This time she is more open about her identity as Agent 2 and fills in Captain Cuttlefish role as Agent 4, main advises and guides a captain in and out of research with Agent 3 as Agent 4 through the Octavian complex in search of the great Zapfish. Marie reveals that Callie went missing at the same time as suspect on the Octavian involvement in Splatoon 2. Marie wears a green and gray kimono with a green belt with a red knot on her head. She also wears a tabi socks and wooden Zara footwear. However, during the final boss fight against DJ Octavian and Brainwash Callie, Marie will arrive at the showdown wearing her Squid Sister outfit again to help Callie break free of Octavian, brainwashing and rejoicing her to beat him for good. Eventually, she and Agent 4 discover that Callie has been brainwashed by DJ Octavian, and his hypno shades are forced to fight him and Callie. As the battle continues, Marina is able to shoot off the hypno shades with Hero Charger, bringing Callie back to her senses and waking her up. Personality. Both squids are clever and passionate, not only by their music but entertaining fans. Callie is optimistic and peppy, with the occasion sarcastic remarks. This makes her a good foul to Marie, who is pronounced sarcastic and lazy tendencies. The host of duties. Inkopolis News program announces events and updates of features. Splatoon Inkopolis News and Studios can be found in the upper left of the Inkopolis Plaza, where the Squid Sisters can be seen in the studio. Splatfest also hosts the Squid Sisters also hosts a Splatfest event as a multiplayer event, which is players of the region divided into the opposing team, with Callie and Marie each representing a different team. Callie's team is always shown on the left side of the Splatfest, after Marie is on the right. For the duration of the event, her clothing and tentacles temporarily change to match their temporarily change the colors of their ink. They perform a live concert in Inkopolis on top of a truck outfit with staged equipment. At the top left of the corner box showing that the players of Splatfest power is paired with representing the Squid Sisters, they sided with players Callie, Team C, and Angular Eyes, with some Marie's team can see her heavily lidded eyes. Both versions have a signature pupil, but the dark red colors instead of the usual gold. During the result of 15th North America Splatfest Early Birds vs. Nightbirds, Callie got sick of Maria's attitude, causing the duo to argue about who won about the Splatfest. Before the personal, this hit a announcement of Splatfest Callie vs. Marie, which is confirmed to last 48 hours, opposed to usually 24-hour standard Splatfest. Callie and Marie were from Calamari country. When they were born, they were raised after they won the Inkopolis first annual youth folk singing contest. They moved to Inkopolis, where they began their career as an announcer for Splatfest and a musician. When the beginning Splatoon hero mode, Captain Cuttlefish refers to the player as Agent 3, as the third agent of the new Squid Break Splatoon to fight off Bacterians. He even states that the equipment given to the player is a hand-me-down to the previous two agents. Towards the end of the hero, it's heavily implied that Agent 1 and 2 is in fact Callie and Marie, respectively. Among other clues, Agent 1 almost refers to Agent 2 as Marie, and the Squid Sisters are seen to reporting on the return of the Great Zapfish while pretending not to know how they came back. After the Cuttlefish is kidnapped, the Squid Sisters will serve a player mission control until DJ Octavian is defeated. Also stated that the sunken scrolls and the dialogue for free-fighting DJ Octavian, Callie and Marie started their career after they won the singing contest. After Splatoon. After the Splatfest and Splatoon, the Squid Sisters grew into popularity, but Callie and Marie took super pass and leading the events of Splatoon 2. The story of Callie and Marie's separation was told in the Squid Sisters story, as the story was made available on the official Splatoon website. They have made their own show. They made them being a drama and being solved. They also have their own solos growing more distant, as the final fest of Splatoon was Callie vs. Marie. Splatoon 2. After Maria wins the Splatoon final Splatfest, the two cousins began spend less time together. When Maria went on a holiday visit with her parents at hometown Calamari country, she could not find her cousin, and she so recruited who knows as Agent 4 to search for Callie, and the Squid Sisters' absent new duo band Off the Hook stepped in their place as the future Splatfest host. Live performance. On January 30th, 2016, a reference to Squid Sisters concert called Shikubari, Japanese translation to Squid Sisters Live, was held at Nico Nico Techno 2016 gaming event in Chiba, Japan, starting digital production of Callie and Maria using a unique high-quality 3D model instead of the used in-game. They performed all 5 of their songs, and most of them being extended of remix, slightly ending with the Calamari inculation. On April 29, 2016, the second live performance by the Squid Sisters was held at Chiugasai 2016 as the music festival was featuring a variety of popular artists. A concert featured a debut 2 new songs, Bomb Rush Blush, and Tide Goes Out. They were solo songs sung by Callie and Marie respectively, so following the day, it was revealed that the new song will be unlockable, with the new Callie and Marie figures launching in July. On July 8, 2016, the third live performance was held at Japan Expo 2016 convention dedicated to Japanese pop culture in Paris, France. It had to set a list at the second concert with the dialogue and the between songs in French, and the live band stages present was given more of an emphasis in this concert. A live album featuring recording of the first 2 concerts, Splatoon Live and Mashiharu, was released in Japan on July 13, 2016. The fourth live performance was held at Nico Nico Party of November 3rd, 2016. They performed at the City of Colors Ink Me Up Melody, followed by Maritime Melody and Calamari Inclination. On February 10, 2018, the Squid Sisters made a special appearance at Akihabara Japanese translation to Inkopolis Live, which was held at Togai 2018 after Off the Hook performed Eve and Flow. Callie and Marie went on stage from the Fresh Start, followed by a Spicy Calamari Inclination after both Squid Sisters and Off the Hook performed Now and Never as the final amiibos. On April 30th, 2016, Splatoon's Japanese announced that Squid Sisters amiibo will be released on July 7, 2016. Using the Squid Sisters amiibo appeals to all the cosmetic changes to Splatfest to Inkopolis Plaza. The players can choose which song they perform, and only the way to see the accompanying dances for these songs with the accession to City of Colors, a default of the Splatfest in the manga series. The Squid Sisters first appeared in Volume 1 of the Crocro manga Splatoon, where they announced that the Crocro Cup that they hosted and commented that tournament from the Volume 1 to 3. They commented all on the Team Blue, and matches later in Volume 12, both Callie and Marie appear again for Octo Arc and Age 1 and 2. Music. Callie and Marie are an Inkling language. It's right here. I'm not gonna play it because I don't want to get copyrighted from Nintendo, because Nintendo is so strict on their music. So if you want to see the music, it's right here on their wiki, which is really helpful if you just want to listen to specific songs or just find it on YouTube and search it up there. And in other languages, Japanese, Spanish, Italian, German, French, and Russian, which is really cool. I didn't know they had Russian too. I know like the Inkling language was like mixed with Japanese. A lot of people said French and Russian, and maybe probably Italian, but maybe just like all in between, because their words are like very like unique to them, and I really liked it. So it's time for trivia. If the player looks at the Squid Sisters throughout their windows while they're chatting with the others and their Octoplasm Studio, Callie and Marie will stop talking and wave at the player. The Squid Sister puns are all based on Octo Canyon, when the players try to shoot Marie and then she blocks the ink with her umbrella at the same way she splats the umbrella. She shakes out after, and Callie Marie's name are, when combined with wordplay and calamari, their names are different localized of the game tends to based on different puns, and Moreno releases their second if the players fights the final boss in Splatoon for the second time, when Kelly leaps into Marie and Shieldon's truck before the four of the final battle. Her outfit abruptly changes to her octopus-themed costume and her original Splatoon appearance. In the French version, the game, Callie and Marie are Aloe and Oli. Respectively, these names together are a pun on Oli as a sauce served with the seafood, and possibly a pun on Orkari, a Japanese name for big fin reef squid. Their names in Japanese are divided in the real world species, Ariki or big fish wreath, or Huri Ike or firefly squid. Their Spanish names are Mari or Tina. Mari is Spanish given the name it means sea, while Tina is in Spanish giving the name a word of tub. Also, their name makes the word Martina, a Spanish given name. The band name is Spanish Cali. I'm not going to say that, the pun. Ooh, I probably won't say that. It's in Germany. Oh dear. And yeah, that just explains like all the languages translated in German, Japanese, Spanish, Russian, Italian. So Callie and Marie appears to be the second oldest Inkling and seen in game, the oldest being Captain Colorish. However, he can be soon many Octolings older than them that don't participate in turf wars somewhere absent in the city. Their office design are thought to be centered around the dishes of Iki Somen, Iki Rings, and Ikiyaka. According to Callie and Marie, Marie is good at impressions and hero mode. Stage 25, far-flung floater. Marie says she dislikes floaters and pieces the dialogue she's spoken during the stage announcement. The Squid Sisters reveal that they both have the past been employees as a Whaley warehouse, and that she can also be very clumsy. The dialogue is as followed. Remember working here? Wally warehouse, part-time back in the day. Yeah, how often you broke the assembly line. And the new stages, Mori Town, the Squid Sisters reference Pokemon in one of their lines, referring to a phrase, "It's super effective," and "I want to be the very best like no one ever was," which was one of the lines from the first Pokemon anime opening. Callie, rollers are super effective here, and Marina, chargers are the very best like no one ever was. And Callie and Marie announces that Pokemon Red and Blue Splatfest of their dialogue references the Team Rocket catchphrase in the anime. The Splatfest is gonna be trouble, and make it double. We'll attack Inkopolis from devastation and unite all squids within our nation. In August update, new lines also been added to poking fun at the merchandise of the development implemented in order to maximize the frame rate, such as draw distance. It's so foggy I can't even see the ground. That could draw distance it's smug. Cough. The 16th and final global Splatfest, rather featuring the Squid Sisters taking the side of the hosts showdown, featuring the Squid Sisters themselves as the team. Final result gave Marie a 54 popularity advantage and a 51% ratio, making her supporters overall the Splatfest winner. And Animal Crossing New Leaf scanning amiibos to unlocking squirrel versions of themselves. Callie and Marie are absent to search for the new band Off the Hook. Splatfest and produces their music place in Octo Canyon. Marie reveals in the dialogue that she finds Agent 4 to be pretty adorable. Maria said in regards to Agent 4's gender, this will be led to fewer players to speculate Marie is bisexual. Although this is also known that Callie and Marie are cousins, judging by their appearance, it's assumed that they are the same age. Callie's amiibo entry reads as follows. Callie is the cheeriest member and pop idol duo known as the Squid Sisters in Splatoon game. Along with Marie, she hosts Inkopolis news and Splatfest events, and Inkling picks one of the team's sides in battle opposing team in a turf war. These two cousins rose to fame after winning the Calamari Country's first annual youth folk singing the contest, and their remarkable voices continue to rock Inkopolis. Moreno Marina is the sassiest member of the pop idol duo, and as the Squid Sisters in Splatoon game alongside with Callie, she hosts Inkopolis and News and Splatfest events in Inkling Pink One, asides and battle opposing teams in turf wars. These cousins rose to fame after winning. Yeah, and we know that. For the final Splatfest for Splatoon 2, Chaos vs. Order not only was Off the Hook music used to their stages, but the Squid Sisters also had their tunes played during some of the stages, as well as help celebrate the final Splatfest, including their trademark Calamari inclination. During September 2021, Nintendo Direct livestream promo Splatoon 3, the Squid Sisters, in promotional art of the game, indicating that they're returning in the third title, especially after the footage was shown of the return of Octarians and DJ Octarian have escaped once more and caused trouble in Splatland. Dang, he's back again? Dang. You see all the pretty guys right here? And you can see them have like dancing right here. which is pretty cool. And you can see them have like the Christmas outfits. You can see them waving hi, and there's like literally so much that you can see here. There's so much. And here is the respective voice actor. That's right here, Callie and Marie. And that's it for today. This has been a long one since the Squid Sisters has a very long history, and I'm glad that they have like all the histories on them right here. And I'm very excited what their purpose is now in Splatoon 3. So the next one is going to be on Off the Hook, which is going to be Pearl and Moreno. So hope you guys show this video, like, comment, subscribe if you like these, and I'll see you guys next video. Bye, roses.